What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Hoping you're having yourself a terrific Tuesday, and thank you so much for joining me, whether you're joining during or post-stream. This is an Elven Warrior playthrough on Nightmare plus Trials. In the last episode, we did some dragon slaying.
Inquisitor?
We were able to gather enough resources to outfit all of our main companions, at least the ones that will be taking with us most of the time, with their final tier gear.
Waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
We also locked in our relationship with Josephine, so hopefully when we do take Dorian and Iron Bull out, they'll finally be able to consummate their relationship, if you know what I mean. We're also investigating Samson. We put a stop to his red lyrium smuggling. We had Dagna analyze his armor to try and find a weakness. So now we're going to talk with Cullen and discuss our results.
No red lyrium, no allies, and soon Samson will have no armor, I hope.
You hope?
Dagna's started work on her red lyrium samples, but she needs more details on the armor. We found orders in the mine. They mention Maddox, a name I did not expect to hear.
Samson's letter said something about taking over as the vessel.
Perhaps it's a rank among the Red Templars. It could be a title from ancient Tevinter. Or it's some other role Corypheus has planned for Samson, and Maddox is part of it.
Another voice from your past?
In a way, this is complicated. Maddox was a mage in Kirkwall's circle. Samson smuggled letters between him and his sweetheart. Eventually, Samson was caught. That's why he was cast out of the Order. Maddox was made tranquil and became a skilled craftsman of magical items. Samson must have rescued him.
I can't believe they made a man tranquil over a few love letters.
The official charge was corrupting the moral integrity of a Templar. Knight Commander Meredith wielded the brand for far lesser offenses, believe me.
Why would Maddox need saving?
When the mages rebelled in Kirkwall, the worst battles took place at the gallows in the circle itself. I thought Maddox had died in the fighting, or was eking out a living on the streets. A hard fate for a tranquil in Kirkwall. Samson must have found him, taken him in.
Having an inside man among Samson's forces would be invaluable, if we could convince him.
I couldn't say. I've lived around Tranquil most of my life, and I've never understood them. It seems Maddox built Samson's armor for him, and maintains it still. Tranquil and Kirkwall needed rare and expensive supplies for their enchantments. Supplies we can trace. I can have our men kick down some doors, Inquisitor. Samson's armor might lead us right to his stronghold.
Dispatch agents to locate Maddox. That might be a bit of a problem. So we just sent Cullen on an operation at the war table, but I think that one's only 11 minutes. Let me double check. While we're here, let's speak to some of these guys.
Pleasure as always, boss.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
They're good. Riding high after we hit those Venatori. Glad they made it out alive, too. What do you want to know?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half. and we talked things out over drinks.
That doesn't seem like you.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns, you've got pointy ears, and those freaky big elf eyes. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vince?
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does. And we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
See what Cassandra's up to.
I imagine.
And then maybe Liliana, see if we can make some headway on the divine election.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
I want to talk to you about the cure for tranquility.
It's not a cure. Not truly. Mages who were once tranquil lose all control over their emotions. They become irrational, unable to focus. Perhaps that state eventually passes and they can be helped, but it will take time to investigate.
But you are going to look into it.
That is my intent. I would not want news of a cure to spread until we know for certain we can help these people. Once we have that, however, then I will spread the word myself.
So you're a candidate for Divine now?
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
I don't see why you think the Chantry is so worthy of reform.
I am not so quick to abandon it, or the principles for which it stands.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I'm really not trying to make her divine as though she is. Not a bad choice. She may be too idealistic. But so are the other two, to be honest. Where is Liliana?
A message from Divine Justinia.
I'm pretty sure she's dead.
That's a shock. You all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
You know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
I instruct you, she doesn't.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Okay. So we still got a couple sad missions with our companions. I'm gonna check the war table. We'll just drop down here. So I want to see if I put Cullen on a shorter mission than the other two. I believe I did. So yesterday I didn't stream because oh wait, I got it. Restore power. Sweet. Yesterday I didn't stream because I spent the whole night trying to farm either Fade Touch Dawnstone or Fade Touch Everite for Blackwall, which gives you 25% heal on a chance to heal 25% of your health on a hit. And that took forever. A lot of reloading and saving and reloading. Whoa, look at all this stuff here. Deal with Lord Bassman. Oh. Assigning Michel de Chavet. Trying to find... Track down Samson. There we go. Using Maddox as a lead, Cullen has begun to hunt down anyone providing equipment and supplies that Maddox might need for Samson's armor, lyrium, reagents, dwarven tools, and so on. Cullen is arranging patrols along the road and bridges for any signs of Samson's force trading and moving equipment.
All right.
11 minutes. Should be easy to kill that time. We have Morgan to talk to too. But let's try and get all of these companion quests active so we know if anyone has anything outstanding. Actually, let's go with Liliana. Let's go do Liliana's thing. That shouldn't take too long. Valence.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother. I needed her wisdom after the hero of Ferelden died.
I didn't expect it to be so... deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a small village, and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
You'll pay penance for that.
You owe me 20 readings of the Canticle of Trials for that insult.
He doesn't mean it. Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch. That light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Of a most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the bridge sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunbirth's throne.
What was that?
Looks like we opened something. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good old Liliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Bring it on.
Good work. We know the name of our enemy. That's half the battle won.
Exactly.
Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Release her, Leliana. She's no threat.
The Grand Cleric.
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming. No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Sweet. So there is one conversation choice that alters the entire outcome of this situation, and that conversation is at the very beginning at Haven. It's when she finds out that she has a traitor amongst her ranks, and she sends out an order to have that man killed. If you stop her from doing so and convince her not to do it, then she becomes a softened Liliana, and you can let that that priestess we just interacted with go. I don't think it affects the divine election. Like, you can have a hardened Liliana on the Sunburst throne. But I think, I mean, the outcome of a softened Liliana is better for Thedas. She doesn't rule with an iron fist like Vivienne will. The only reason I would want Vivienne to be on the Sunburst throne is on the off chance that somehow Liliana and Cassandra will be part of your team or whatnot in Dragon Age 4. We don't know what the story is going to be yet, so we don't know what the repercussions of our choices will be, which is always the fun part of playing a a series in a BioWare game, anticipating what the consequences of your choices will be. I remember playing all these games back in the day and anticipating the next game.
The ambassador's support for the Inquisition.
Inquisitor. Ah, Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
Oh no, Dunkirk Victoire wants to join us, huh?
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it. Niceness before knives, Liliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
Don't make fun of my woman.
How have you been feeling since Valence?
Good. Wonderful. Valence was something of a rebirth for me. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justina made me.
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am, before a spy master left hand or barred. I almost lost myself.
Cool. I'm hoping in the next conversation we'll be able to convince her to be the divine. I can't remember if there's an actual conversation that's like, oh, you should be divine with Liliana. But we've been pretty much outright letting Cassandra and Vivienne know that we don't want them as divine, so hopefully that works in our favor. Let's go check if this Samson quest is complete. The timer was at 11 minutes, and I think we're just about there, if not past it. And it is. Okay. So, Inquisitor, we tracked Samson's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. Allow me to debrief you in person when your duties permit. Back to Cullen it is. I'm not going to assign him just in case we need to reassign him to a operation. I hate when like the assets don't load in right away. Actually, it's probably faster if we go this way. Here and here. Sup, Solus?
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Let's go. Going to the Shrine of Dumat. Samson is using bodies of people to grow red lyrium and possess powerful armor crafted from the crystals Though Samson's armor seems impenetrable, there must be some way to weaken him. Bring in the crew. The elite crew. We looted a bow from the trials. The bow of artifice. And one of its unique abilities is that it spawns elemental mines on the enemy that you shoot, which is probably pretty cool. But unfortunately, you can't equip Varric with that, and I don't want to take Sarah.
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere. Or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
Our armor's so bright. Alright, we got red Templars everywhere. Get over here. You get over here too.
One down!
Where's everyone else? This one's a little tanky. Where's Cullen? Oh, he's right there. Let's go, buddy. You look a little small, doesn't he? Well, me and Blackwall are beefy. That's a new sword we crafted for Blackwall. Let's just loot that. Got some people up the stairs there. Wonder if I can bring them all down. Let's see. Alright. Oh, the behemoth. Come on, big boy. Get down here. All the behemoths we've faced have been so weak. Into the shrine.
This place is already half destroyed.
Samson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Sorry, Charlie. Tipped off Samson, you were...
Not a problem. Not a single bit of damage so far. Alright, further into the shrine. Oh, where'd these guys come from? Ooh. It's so hard to flank them as a warrior. Run around. Dual wielding rogues have the best flanking abilities, of course. They got stealth and they got an ability that automatically puts you behind them. I forget what it's called. Twin Fangs? Something like that. This fire isn't concerning you guys? Huh. Looks like this is a Tevinter place. It's Tevinter decor.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me.
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
How are you so familiar with us?
Samson spoke of you. He has been troubled by your pursuit. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away for Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again.
The camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Kind of a cruel fate
Perhaps we should search about a bit.
to not be able to feel any emotion. Be dead.
Samson left a message.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used does, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power, and others such nonsense. Does he think I'll understand? What does he know? Lyrium bottles, licked clean.
Drinking it, wearing it, growing it. You can't say Samson isn't committed.
How much red lyrium is Samson taking? His resistance must be extraordinary.
Well, he was an addict. Samson was in Dragon Age 2. And he was... I think he was like a beggar. Like a fallen Templar. Started begging for lyrium on the streets. And I think he got kicked out of the Templars for, as Cullen said, running love letters between Maddox, a mage, and his lover.
This must have been Maddox's room.
The fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
Of remarkable design. Intact, they'd be worth a fortune.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Dagna should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
So... yeah, basically if you go through this quest and then get Dagna to, like, deconstruct his armor, or weaken it or whatever, it just makes the battle with him easier, I guess.
Dismal place to die. It can't have been much of a place to live either under Samson's command.
What else do you remember about Samson? The man he used to be?
Does it matter? He used to be kind, only carries so far. Yet Maddox died to help him escape. Samson does command loyalty.
Is there anything in the camp that could help? Or point us to Samson?
It's hard to tell. All I see is smoke and ash. If this is Samson's idea of remaking the world, I prefer yours.
We can't leave Maddox here. He should be properly laid to rest.
I'll have someone take care of it. If even Samson did his best for Maddox, we can do no less.
I'll keep looking around.
Your shield is so puny compared to mine. But I am the Inquisitor after all. It's not the size of your shield that counts. It's how you use it. Me calling at Skyld. Okay, back to Skyld. I feel like... because there's a version of this if you side with the Templars, and then this quest, like the main baddie, or the second in command, is a Tevinter named Calpurnia instead of Samson. So you also come here, but at like night. But I think it's much more... like, there are more enemies, I feel. Back to Skyhold. We could do the Hissing Wastes. Oh, I guess we have to... oh, there we go. Yeah, we could do the Hissing Wastes, or... I think there is an elven temple that we could do. Yeah, I think we'll do the elven temple. We'll just follow up with Dagna. Yeah, let me show you all the gear I crafted for Blackwall. I'll show you all of ours. Oops. So for weapons, this is the one we crafted for Inquisitor, 245 damage. We can probably craft that Superb Fire Rune and replace this Master one. 41% attack, 18% critical chance on the shield. We got 30% front defense, 20% melee defense, 7% range defense. We got Guardian Spirit, and on hit gain 5 guard. For Dorian, we are using this staff that we looted from trials, from special shipments. 7% attack, 48% magic, and then mostly using it for this permafrost ability, so all enemies are constantly chilled, and grants 50% bonus resistance to cold and physical damage. So he has that like perma ice armor on. Blackwall. We got a two-handed thing going on here. Called it Blight's Bane. I got 279 damage, 21% armor penetration, 21% attack, 35% stagger on hit, and heal 25% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Should be the ultimate tank. And then Varric. Unfortunately, Varric doesn't... I mean, Bianca doesn't have a masterwork. Ideally, I'd want to use this bow of artifice, but we got Bianca at 141 damage, 18% attack, 28% critical, 48% critical damage, and 9 dex. Those are our weapons. I'll go through armors later. For now, we will speak to Dagna. Hey, girl.
You were there. I have to know what it was like. The colors, the smells, the magic. I'm sorry, it's just so exciting. You went into the Fade. If you have time, Inquisitor, do tell.
Huh?
You seemed excited that I fell into the Fade at Adamant.
Excited? The spring gets me excited. This is a wonder. It's probably hard to relate, but dwarves don't dream. So I can't even guess what it's like. I can't even understand what dreams are. But you were there. And came back. Can I take a sample?
A sample?
Oh, that sounded sinister. I meant, can I cut a little piece off of you and do things to it?
What?
That didn't sound better, did it?
You're weird.
You're after something. What is it?
I don't even know. There's this feeling, you know? You don't know. But I will. Your people cleaned you up after your fall. I wonder if anything is left. So much to think about.
The Arcanus and the Fade operation. Oh, I didn't even know that there was that. Wait, what is that? What does it say? The mission? Something with Samson? It says... Come on, load. Meet Cullen. Oh, let's talk to Cullen. Not Dagna. And then off to the Elven Ruins.
The red lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted army he can't maintain. You did it.
I'll celebrate when I see Samson brought to justice.
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
That's what I like to hear. Alright. Did that quest. Let's get a little more action in this episode going. And get to these elven ruins. Wait.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fane.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Valroyo's citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
Inspire. I guess it wouldn't hurt to inspire some people.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us always as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Valroyo.
I know we've been kind of going the route of we don't believe in Andraste and blah 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 blah. But I think in the grand scheme of things, in wartime, you want to give the citizens some good news. Truths or not. Okay, we go. Actually, I need to assign Cullen. You can do that. And then we will do the elven glyphs thing. The elven glyphs discovered in the Dales might prove valuable. Cursory inspection suggests they predate the ruins in which they were found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older edifice that dates back to the original elven nation or even earlier. Connections. One of our mages, a Dalish elf named Cillian, believes he may be able to translate the glyphs, provided we grant him the needed contacts. I am a Dalish elf. Should be able to translate my own people's writings. It required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast, but Cillian was able to get the text he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are a kind of map showing the location to an ancient temple dedicated to Dithramin, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us the location, but it should be noted we're not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters evidently mentioned them several years ago, though they had not been heard from since. Well, let's get to it. Here we go. All right. Let's use these torches. It's kind of like a trail of breadcrumbs.
Not for some time. The camp is abandoned.
I think I remember how to do this area. We few whisper here where shadow dwells, some words remain unuttered. Truths are pushed down where they shall never rise again.
It's strange that I can understand that.
A spell of comprehension, perhaps. Amazing that it still functions.
It's as if the altar's waking up.
We fight. Whoa. Ooh, 7K.
Oh, it's warm. Juicy, too. Pleasant.
All part of a ritual, I'd say. Whoever that belongs to, they're not dead. Not really.
I forgot to craft that superb fire rune. Oh well. It's not like we are hurting for damage. Doing quite well, actually. We gotta go around because... Or we pull this. Hopefully that stops the water. Yep, it does. And now we can light this thing. Dithramen is gone, he said. Our highest one brings us to the gravest news. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What of the old secrets that burn within our hearts? More undead? Okay. Let's keep going. We came from this side, right? Yeah. Which means we go this way now. Let's light this torch so we know we've been here. Left. This, so we went, we went past it. This human man was a warrior, dead for perhaps a few months. His skin is dried and stretched over his bones. From what you can tell of the corpse, he was stabbed in the back. An expression of terror remains locked in the rictus of the dead man's face.
An explorer. What killed him, I wonder?
He was betrayed. Fire Agate. Yeah. There's a rune. Our highest one, he deceives us. The honeyed words that drip from his tongue, we know the despair they mask. We disciples of Dithramen know truth, now as ever.
Want me to handle that?
I do. I was just trying to light the balefire thingy-majig. Thank you, Varric. Okay, before we do that, the highest one promises safety. I shall protect our ancient secrets. He claims all that Dithramen once granted us will be safe, but it is our blood he seeks, a sacrifice dark and unholy, a prison of evil to keep us in and all us out. Should be a switch somewhere. There.
That's not normal, is it?
Sweet. Ornate elven key.
Where could this key lead?
I bet the poor fool's never had a chance to use it.
Somewhere back in the ritual area, perhaps.
Maybe. Let's go around so that our torch doesn't go out. Crypts of the Forgotten. Let's go this way. Nope. Oh my gosh. Hit the button by accident. Light this.
This place is bigger than you'd think. No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of. So this is where the key leads.
Uh-huh. This way first. Oh, where'd our torch go? Oh, the waterfall. Dang it. That's annoying. I was nowhere near it. Now we gotta find a Veilfire torch. Oh, there's one right there. This way, Dorian, please. Okay. Let's do this first. 4 out of 6. Oh, arcane horrors. Whoa. Leave me alone. Goodness gracious. What the? Die. Dang. They really had it out for the Inquisitor. Already did that, right? Yeah. Alright, let's try and hit that rune. Over here. They will come for us in the night, those who would steal the words from our lips, and our God no longer rises to our defense. We claw at the walls at the walls. Now we pray for dawn that will never arrive. Is that Ambrium? Ghoul's beard. Ah. Stupid. Nowhere near the water. And alright. It's probably gonna go out. Yeah.
And the torch goes out.
There's a rune here. Okay. Let's go this way first before we fully go down there. There's gotta be a torch here somewhere, no? Okay, we have to go this way. Let's mark this area. I said let's mark this area. So we know where we've been. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Okay. I got it. And then we'll hit the rune. Just gotta stay away from the water. His mind which cannot think, his tongue which cannot speak, his hands which cannot touch, his ears which cannot hear, his eyes which cannot see, and thus shall our highest one be bound, and shall join us in our silence. Okay. Now let's try and head over this way. Let's go around. Here and this way. We'll need Varric. Ferelden Tower Shield. We will not have it, we will not have it. The secrets are madness in our ears, but they are ours. The highest one cannot take them from us. Only Dithraman, our keeper, only he, and if he does not take the secrets, they are ours forever. So that's all the runes. Now we need the rest of the remains. Should be here. If it's an arcane horror, we are screwed. For his heart, our highest one is bound. The secret that he keeps, the secret he keeps with us. The vigil that he keeps with us. His fear will not weaken us. No one shall come. Dear mentor, in our eternity, only darkness reigns. These arcane horrors are so annoying. Try and keep the damage bonus. Oh boy. Come on, Blackwall. You're a better tank than that. Well, there's one more of those. Those damn Kamehamehas or whatever they do. They do so much damage. Okay, last one, last one. Another high Hardtown and or high in Hardtown? I forget what it's called. Last one. Okay, let's take this. Dead. Too cool for school. Alright, let's go to the area. Oh, there's an arcane horror over here. Let's go fight it. Where'd he go? Stop teleporting. Damn this thing. You dead. You are stupid. Ah, mosaic piece. Man, we haven't even finished one of the sets yet. Explorers in the temple. They came for me in the night, but I won't let them take it. I'll find Dithramin's wisdom on my own. Those traitors want riches for themselves. They won't have a clue how to decipher the remainder of the ritual. Let it be known that I, Lord Gretien Fau, am not to blame for what befalls them. I am not to blame for any of this.
Another one of the explorers?
Took his chest and crawled into a corner to die.
Why is he dressed like that? Like a jester. Alright. We gotta get down there. I believe we can walk on the water.
And here's where the magic happens. Literally.
Is it? Too long. I guess we gotta put the body parts back in. Tongue.
Bringing those organs here, putting them back together. Who knows what will happen?
Ears. Heart. Head. Eyes. Last but not least, the hands. Get over here. I feel like I should kill these guys first. Oh my goodness, that thing's in the way. Everyone get over here. Keeps flying away. Die. Keeps putting up his barrier. He's trapped. Ooh, 5K. Oh. Oh.
So, that was the High Priest of the Temple. Rather sad if you think about it.
He got owned. Any other loot? The High Priest doesn't have loot. Search the Chamber of the Oracle. That's this middle one, right? Another mosaic piece. Dithraman's Wisdom. Oh, what a trash shield.
I think I see something.
What do you see? I don't see anything. All that for that crap. Well, I guess because we got it from the Exalted Plains isn't that high of a level. So we ended up with that. Okay. Where are we going? Wrong way. This way. I think. Yep. Unless we could just fast travel from here. Okay, that was that. Mission accomplished. Let's go craft that superb fire rune. And maybe a rune for Blackwall. Oh, and we got some special shipments in the chest. Though there isn't anything else we really need.
Your worship.
Unless I decide to craft some endgame gear for the other companions. I might for Bull. And I will for Vivienne, because I might use her during the Frostback Basin for extra barrier. We'll see. We'll see how we do.
What's with scalding? No fun.
Okay. Superb corrupting rune. Inflicts bonus damage against humanoids, beasts, animals, and animals on each weapon strike. And then the superb fire rune adds fire damage to each weapon strike. Plus 25. I'm gonna craft the superb corrupting rune for us. Pure red lyrium, blank runestone. Cool. And then for Blackwall, we'll give him the superb fire rune. Amazing. Okay, so for our Ultima sword, what? Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Superb corrupting rune. I think the most difficult enemies in the game are living. So we'll do that. And then for Blackwall, Blightsbane. We'll give him the superb fire rune. Excellent. I think we'll talk to Cole. And then we can try to do Cassandra's thing. Trying to get all the miscellaneous stuff done.
You happier with the champion off with the wardens?
There were wardens in Kirkwall too.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
And that would have made everything much simpler.
The colors were pretty, though.
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
So remember, we made Cole more like a demon, or more like a spirit. So he will act more like a spirit.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. Will you be dining alone, your worship, or will others be arriving later?
Who can tell these days? I didn't even realize I was alone just now.
Very good, your worship. Right this way, please. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
You can tell her. She'll laugh and then do it because she loves you. She wants to make you happy.
I thought we were going to relax together.
We are together. She only said it because she was jealous of your shoes. Remember his hand on your waist as the music swelled. So many little hurts, even here, away from blood and battle. I wouldn't have heard them before. Now I can, thanks to you.
So you helped them with a few whispered words?
The right words. Plus what I am, a little of me making the happiness stronger, so the pain fades. I don't steal the pain. The nightmare demon at Adamant did that. It made them less so it could grow. I help them heal. They never need to know I was here. You've made me better.
It was my pleasure.
Remember old Maurice, too proud to forgive, gnarled hands clutching the back of an empty chair. Find another path. There was someone before. He was my friend, but he didn't know what I was. When he found out, he changed. I lost him. You found out, but you didn't change. Didn't make me change. You let me be this, be more. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. You don't know what it means.
I have an inkling, and you're welcome.
You don't need to. It used to help, but it doesn't anymore. Let it go. You were scared, trying to show them you were strong. Find him. Tell him you're sorry. The woman in the red dress thinks you would look good naked. She wants someone to compliment her hat. They will never know, but I know, thanks to you.
What a weirdo. But we love him. I never really bring him along for any quests. He has some of the most interesting party banter, but I don't know. I just he never really fits in with my builds. Plus he has the worst looking armor. And I'm all about style. Like, look at that hat. Who would want to wear that? Okay, let's do Cassandra's thingy. Majigs. We got some Templars there. I haven't brought her along in a while. So we'll see. We'll see how she does. in the next episode, we'll probably hit up the Hissing Wastes, which is the last area in the main game, aside from the Forbidden Oasis. And then once we've done those two, we can hit up the DLCs, which I'm excited for. Although we can't play the Descent without music, or we can't play the Descent with music, which sucks. The music in that DLC is what really makes it, in my opinion, just makes it so epic. Alright, how do we have her spec'd out? We got that. What else does she have? All that. I'm just gonna give this to her. Oh. Why did I give that to her? We're gonna have to give her a Warhorn. Guard amount. Sure. I'm not really too concerned what we give her. Instead of challenge, we'll do Warcry. Wrath of Heaven. Payback Strike. Horn of Valor for sure. Grappling Chain, we don't need. Spell Purge is in there. Where's the other one? Blessed Blades. Yeah, that's there. And Spell Purge. Okay, that should be good. And character behaviors, because we don't have Blackwell with us. Control character. Let's get it on. So, one in Empress Julian, one in Emerald Graves, one in the Hinterlands, one Exalted Plains, and then Western Approach. We are Templar hunting. I'm gonna climb up this way.
There! A rogue mage!
Big crits. Oh, I missed. Whoa. Rick. Whoa, only 100, what the heck? Guy glitched out. I'm barely hitting him.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Weirdo. Okay, that's 1 out of 5. Let's go to Western Approach. And he is all the way up here. Okay. What's the closest fast travel? Here. Alright. Let's get on with it. We'll take a bill.
I've news, sir.
Don't care about your news. The horses sound much better than that elk. Steve, the stag. Sometimes it just hurt my ears. So as much as I like Steve, I'm glad to be rid of him. And of course we aggroed this dude. Just kill this guy. Where are you? Oh. Never mind.
There.
Get over here.
Mate.
Where'd the other mage go?
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
That's it. We can loot this. Night Enchanter's Greatsword. Okay, to the Emerald Graves. There's 2 of them? Oh no. We can fast travel here. I hope doing this doesn't help or add points towards Cassandra's divine election. I doubt it. I think we've only missed one choice in a conversation that pushes Liliana towards being divine. There was a conversation piece where we were supposed to tell her to let the chantry sink or drown or something like that, and we chose something else, unfortunately. It's the wrong way. Should be close.
Baron Edouard Desjardins thought this might be useful.
I bet you it's trash. Just like most of the loot here. There they are.
We have to stop this, mate.
3 of them, eh? Come on. Oh my goodness.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
No problem. Now I got 2 more. Exalted Plains and the Hinterlands. We're kind of going backwards in the places we visited. Do they have anything over here? Dorian keeps getting into the thick of it. Should do a better job at managing his distance. Exalted Plains. All the way up here. Oh my goodness. Oh. I would say my favorite areas are the Emerald Graves and what other maps do I like? Emprise du Lion. Those 2 are my favorite.
Nothing to report, sir.
Exalted Plains are cool too. I think this Exalted Plains has the most variety in areas. I just don't like fighting the arcane horrors. Their Kamehameha is it's too much. Too much. This is where we took down the dragon. We are going more east. The jumping animation's so weird. Are you gonna aggro? You did aggro. Dead? He's dead. There they are.
One of the Templar targets.
Oh, he got comboed. How did I miss?
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Sigil of the Death Root. Alright, one last place to go. Decorative gems. Last place. What's this? Find the Solus has located a powerful rift in Netherlands. Has not yet opened. He believes it to be unique and whoa! I've never done this before. Have I? I don't remember. Might have to check that thing out. I think mostly because I don't go out of my way to find those elven artifacts. But this one we've kind of really slowed things down and tried to get everything we possibly can. Controller's running out of battery. Okay, where are we going? Up. Seems like just yesterday we started in this area. Look how far we've come. Oh yeah, they're over there.
One of the Templar targets.
Oh. Got some guard. You move. Okay, combat roll. Oh, dodged it. Oops. Bye-bye. Where's this guy? Block. There you block me. 5k combat roll.
Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
That's it for that. Alright, let's go do this Solus thing. I don't think I've ever done it before. Oops. We could keep Cassandra since she's our demon slayer.
Inquisitor.
I want to see how we do with Blackwall. Oops. Sorry, you're not coming, Dorian. I think I gotta spec out Solus too. Do I have any weapons for him? Solus. Alright, let's finish this off. Mark of the Rift. Bear exposes wild magic whenever you destroy it. Yeah, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Ice Mine, Veil Strike, Hellfire, Fade Rift. Should we use... Winter's Grasp or Stone Fist? I feel like more crowd control. Well, Stonefist knocks back too. Where the heck is he? And we don't have Winter's Grasp upgraded, so let's do Stonefist. Let's go. Oh wait, I need to check if I have weapons for him, because I have not brought Solus with us in a while. Nope, nothing. Let's go. He'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this What Lies Dormant quest. Is it all the way up top there? Alright, we're gonna need our mount. So we need to go the long way. Oh, it's in here. It's in here? So we've been here already. Interesting. Where are we going? Aha! Close the rift. Oh boy. Whoa. Powerful rift indeed. $27K. So little damage to him. Whoa. How did you die? Actually, I can use this to revive him. Dispel? Oh boy. Whoa. Where are all these guys coming from? Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Don't die. Oh my gosh. Don't wipe. They're all elite. slow it down. Man. That was a crazy rift. Quest completed. Pure fire essence. We're gonna leave that so we can farm it. Back to Skyhold. I really had to use all those potions. Not ideal. But we were... Oh no!